So I don't know if you can see me, but here are the 3 types of skates that I have purchased. The first pair, well, this is actually the second pair, because the first pair of Bowers I bought, which I still have, were a bit small and quite snug. So I then later found another pair which were 2 sizes bigger than my normal shoe size, and they are so much more comfortable. So here they are. Don't know if you can see that. Let's do this another way. Right, so I'm going to show you the skates again, because I did film it and then I realised that I hadn't pressed the button. So here we go again in better light. So these are the first ones I bought. That's my sock in there. It's ready to go after I've done this. So there's the Pro 8 plates at the bottom. I don't know why they're upside down, but they are. So these are Bower rollers, which I really do like. They're very, very comfortable now that I bought them in a bigger size. Stoppers at the front, different kind of wheels, which are great. And I love the boot. The boot, for me, I just feel, my feet feel so comfortable. So I could go for quite a long time in those. Until I fall over, that is, because as you know, I'm a novice. The second pair, well, that is the second pair of quads. The first pair look just like that, but they are my normal shoe size, which ended up feeling a bit small. So I bought those instead, which are bigger and which fit great. The next pair that I bought were these. These are aggressive skates, my son tells me. And as I said in the previous video, he asked, why have I bought these? Am I going to be jumping off things? I said, no, I'm not jumping off things. I just really liked the boot. If you are like me and your balance can be a little bit questionable and you think that you have got delicate ankles, then for me, the attraction was the boot. So these are no particular make, but they say World Sports International. Now I've tried to look on Google for World Sports International, and I did find them, but they don't seem to sell skates, so I have no idea. But they're AG100s. I love the wheels. The wheels are really nice and flowy. Not very big, and as you can see, there's no stopper. So that's one of my questions for these boots. No, I'm not going to be jumping off things and doing any tricks, but I love the construction of this boot and this skate, but they have no stoppers because aggressive skaters do not generally use stoppers. So, you know, they're extremists and they do lots of different things on these skates, but they do not concentrate on stopping apparently. But I love these. I think they're great. So because of that, what my son said about this particular skate and me not being very confident about not being able to stop, I decided to look for another skate. And the skate I bought was I'm going to call it a cheapy skate. I'm very sorry if it offends anybody, but they were cheap. So, as if you buy cheap, you get cheap, apparently my son again says to me when he saw these. They are flexible sized skates. So they go from a size 9 to a size 12 and they elongate. You press a little button somewhere on the side, this, and it kind of stretches to fit. So they're a size 9 and I've got big feet, but anyway. These skates, I wasn't sure how they were going to work, but when I got them, they're comfortable. They have these strappy things with these spring-fitted clasps on the side. They have a massive, great big stopper, which I think is the only good thing about it. I'm not sure I mean, it's breathable material. Lots of holy bits in it with this materially type inner liner. But the wheels, I'm sorry, whoever produces this skate, whoever you are, you no fear people, but even for beginners, I think these are the worst wheels I've ever seen and ever felt. As you can see, it doesn't go round, and I've had these a week, but the skates do not roll round. They're not very flowy. On tarmac, look at that. Look at that. What's that about? And that's how it is when you're going round on the tarmac. You feel as if you're walking on stilts. It's got no flow at all. So I know that there's some sort of maintenance I should be doing with these things, but I didn't think I'd have to do it as soon as I bought the damn skate. Anyway, so no fear. There's no fear because there's no flow. They don't go round very well, so you just feel like you're walking on stilts. The stopper's good because at least I'm kind of learning to use that. The wheels sound like they're made of the thinnest plastic, so they will splinter. That's what it sounds like. So they don't flow round for a start. They sound awful. They sound like the thinnest plastic I've ever heard. There's no kind of fibre in these wheels, and they don't flow round. So I'm not sure if I'm getting the benefit of these skates. They probably are the right skates, but I don't know. So I know that I'm going to need some maintenance, some kit to take them apart, oil them, put them back together and stuff. So help me out, skate community. Show me what it is I need to get. I will be looking at on YouTube for a maintenance video for beginners, actually, and then I'll let you know who that is that who I come across, and if their instructions are clear, and if I've made any improvements. But over time, hopefully, you will see whether I'm actually skating better. I will be concentrating on stopping mechanism with SkateFresh and a few other people that I have found along the way, and hopefully we will see how we get on. Oh yes, I've also got some safety equipment, because I know that there's one guy that I do follow. I'm not sure, is it Adenby Curry, I think his name is, I'm not sure. I will put that right if I've got it wrong, apologies. But he does not have safety features. They don't wear safety stuff, but I will find out. But I know Asha predominantly wants everybody to wear, safety gear so that you don't get hurt, and that you're not so frightened of falling over. So the more protection you have, the less likely you are going to be terrified of falling over and hurting yourself. So these are the knee pads that I've been wearing, and I've already told you about the wrist guards that I think are fabulous, because I've fallen on my hands, and you're encouraged to fall forward and stretch your hands out so that your wrist guards will take the weight of the contact with the ground. So you are not touching the ground at all, so you're not going to be injured if you fall forward. Now I'm going to be investigating some hip guards, because I need hip guards. Someone my age who will predominantly be falling over will need as much protection as possible, so I don't care how stupid I'm going to look, I want hip guards. So if anyone finds out about any hip guards, please do let me know. Okay,